Welcome back to the 2021 WAHA Bantam 14 and under 2A hockey tournament from the Omni Center in Onalaska, Wisconsin, presented to you by Onalaska Holmen Tornado Youth Hockey and the Coulee Region Sports Network, amongst a lot of other great businesses that I hope you visited throughout the weekend. Or if you are watching and haven't been here, you want to visit them when you come to town. No question about that. My name is Rik Franke. Ryan Egan, head coach of St. Mary's men's hockey team, is joining me for color commentary for the next couple of contests. Glad to have you back with me. We have a good one today. It's for third place in the tournament, and it's going to be the Onalaska Holmen Tornado Youth taking on the Beloit Junior Purple Knights. And the Purple Knights are the road team in this contest. They'll be wearing their purple jerseys, and Tornado Youth in their white home jerseys. A 1-0 loss, a very tough one, to Elmbrook, who moves on to play the championship game against Oregon today. For the Purple Knights, they had a thrilling win to get into a position to be playing in the championship game, scoring a goal with 10 seconds left, but it didn't work out quite as well in their effort against Oregon. They lost that game 4-2. So both teams chopping at the bit to get back in the win column.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both teams are ready to go. I think about maybe 3 weeks ago, these teams found themselves in a similar situation in Rice Lake, playing each other on a Sunday afternoon in a tournament up in Rice Lake. Looking forward to a good contest today. In that contest previously, the Tornadoes came out on the wrong end of that game. I think they're looking for a little redemption today.
Yeah, I think, like I said, both teams really pumped up and ready to go. You look at Beloit, and you look at a team that has kind of a short bench. I mean, you're looking at 9-10 skaters and 2 goaltenders. And, it'll be interesting to see where the coaching staff, head coaches Dave Wandell, assistant coach Kelly Whalen, will see which goaltender they decide to go with here against the Tornado. It was Eric Williams who stood on his head in the first game as a winner against New Richmond, 2-1. And then he got kind of, bitten early on a couple of wraparound goals. And then they went to the change, and they decided to go with Tyler Olson the rest of the way. And Olson played well. As a coach, you got 2 guys in net. Sometimes you have 3 guys on your roster. You go with the hot hand that came in relief, or do you go back to the guy who kind of brought you to the dance, if you will?
I mean, for me, I go with the guy that brought you to the dance, if that's what kind of how you want to word it. But I think it's an important game. It's the last game of the year, probably for both of these 2 clubs. They want to go out in a winning way, and I think both coaches are probably going to go with the turn. We want to go with what's going to get us the win today.
Yeah, the last game they kind of went with multiple goaltenders, like switching them about halfway through, it being the last game of the season. I guess it just kind of depends. You're playing for third place here. Maybe it's a little bit of a different decision for a coach how they go about that.
It's very possible. Again, it's still youth hockey, right? So coaches have to make decisions maybe similarly to the ways they have throughout the year, whether they've been rotating or not rotating, or maybe their association has a little different philosophy at the A level than maybe a B and C level. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, my gut says he plays Williams today, but we'll see what he does.
Now, I've seen both teams for 2 games. You've been watching the Tornado all season long. Your son's on the team. Obviously, you know them backwards and frontwards. I want to talk about Beloit first and then get your take on playmakers for the Tornado. What I've noticed is a very solid defensive, tight checking team in Beloit. They're not explosive offensively by any means, but they do have some playmakers, and 2 of those guys is number 19, Gavin Brady. He's a playmaker for sure. And then you've also got a guy by the name of Owen Miller who wears number 12. This combo, those 2 guys really have something special from what I saw in 2 games of watching them play hockey. And they've got some big bodies, some physical guys. They'll try to pin you to the wall. But when I look at these 2 teams compared to all the other teams in this tournament, that's 2 out of 8 teams, they're the largest in terms of size, of body weight, of mass, and I think there's going to be some physical play in this contest. That's at least what I see coming in.
I'm anticipating that. I would like to think that the Tornado coaching staff came into the game and stressed that as part of this game and being physical. Again, you talk about a full roster at the youth level versus 9 or 10 players on the Beloit side. You got to try and wear them down, right? You got to possess the puck. You got to force them in situations to chase you around and mentally get them fatigued and also physically fatigued. So it's going to be an interesting contest, but I do think the physical play is going to play a large role.
All right, talk about the playmakers, if you could, for just a moment for the Tornado. I can look at numbers and I can say, hey, that guy scored a lot of points, but Who really works well together when you watch this team play?
Yeah, I mean, you look at number 13, Calvin Gilbertson. I think he's one guy that you look to when you're looking to generate offense. And then you look at Gannon as well. You know, Gannon is a player that I'm looking, Gannon Santos. Gannon wears number 26. Both of those players are who we look to provide offense up front. Both playmakers. And then one who really has stepped up lately is Dominic Gendron. Dominic, from a assist perspective and getting in on the forecheck and helping us score goals in the last probably 3 weeks, has really played a role in our offense.
Yeah, I like what I've seen so far. Eli Grimslett also got a goal in that first game, which was a pretty big one. Both goals scored in that first game, none in the second. I know these guys got to be chomping the bit to get that puck in the back of the net.
They do, and I think you also, when you bring up Eli Grimslett, you got a D core that likes to get involved in the offense. I think if you look at point numbers for the season, our defensive core has added to that point number, and they all of them like to go north with the puck. Some more than others, some maybe a little too much at times, but they all like to get involved offensively.
Yeah, and sizable defense. I mean, big kids playing defense can deliver some hits. We're underway, and the Tornado win the opening draw. Casey Kane takes the puck up the left wing wall, separated from the biscuit for a brief moment, and both teams get a stick on it here. And McConaughey was trying to reach back to deliver a shot, but it's going to be knocked into the neutral zone, where it's collected here again by the Tornado. Reset from behind the blue line. Pass came up to Tillman, but taken away here by the Purple Knights, who ship it into the neutral zone. Back and forth we play between the blue lines, and now here come the Tornado from the left circle, shot on net, and the save is made by Eric Williams, getting the nod with the guy who brought you to the dance. Puck in the neutral zone, and picked up here by the Tornado. That's Matt Tillman, sent it cross ice, intercepted here by the Purple Knights, and then picked off again here by the Tornado. Matt Tillman will send it on net, and the stick save made there by Williams as the Beloit Junior Purple Knights send the puck on in. That was off the stick of Mitchell Stussy. Pitched into the corner here by Onalaska Holmen. And up left wing they go. Centering pass, just a little off target, trying to hit Jewel Jackson.
Good couple first shifts.
Yeah. Rowald will get it into the neutral zone, comes back to his stick at the blue line, drops it back to his defensive partner, that's Stock. Stock got it up left wing. Moving with the puck now is Gavin Brady. He's one of the playmakers here for this Purple Knight squad, as he just misses that pass to Blake Becker at center. And we'll have a stoppage and a whistle. 13:22 left in the first period. We are scoreless. This game is for third place. Our thanks to Colton Hogum running camera here in this first period. That means that Rik Franke only has 5 periods to run camera for. And they're going to be 5 big periods here on Championship Sunday. Puck off the left wing wall. Chance here for Santos. Santos gets around the defense. Santos goes backhand, and they score. Look at that. Williams diving out, top of the crease, and Santos puts it past the goaltender, and it's 1-0. Onalaska Holmen Tornado.
Heck of a start. Nice individual effort by Gannon Santos there. Great start for the guys. You can see they're excited. Let's hope they can keep this going. I like how we possessed the puck through the first few shifts, so great start for the Tornado.
That is a huge way to start things out. You're the host tournament team, and you got probably a pretty good side of your fans, as many as you're allowed to let in, and it feels good to get off to a good start.
Absolutely. Again, these two teams met maybe 3 weeks ago in the Rice Lake tournament on a Sunday, and it didn't go our way. So I think, again, good start, building some confidence against the team that beat us previously.
Held up at the near point by Downing, sends it back down low. Puck comes behind the Purple Knights net. Now here come the Tornado again. As they try to work it out of the corner, it's taken away. And it was Sam Rowald who tried to clear, couldn't the first time. Now it's just tapped up ahead, and this time it's on the stick of Blake Becker. Becker then got it right wing. Up ice comes Brandon Becker. Becker will dump it in to the near corner of the Tornado zone. Held up near point. That point shot blocked there by Gilbertson. Comes right back on the stick of Stock. Stock hits the Tornado in a line change and a whistle stoppage.
Did he get him too many men?
Yeah. Yeah, that happens on line changes. You're aware of that, and it's one of the things you probably hate more than anything else as far as penalties go.
Yeah, that one is a little different. That one's a little frustrating from a coaching perspective. When the puck ends up at your bench and hits a guy as he's on his way,
what can you do?
What can you do,
right?
You know, if it's another thing if you got 6 guys actually on the ice competing in a zone or something along those lines.
Yeah, Jackson Tillman will serve the penalty for 2 minutes. This puts Beloit on the power play. Head coaching staff for the Junior Knights: David Wandell, the head coach; Kelly Whalen, the assistant coach. Of course, Archie Flath, head coach for the Tornado, with Tim Hain also on the coaching staff. As the puck is dumped in back behind the Purple Knights net, they will have the power play here, and that pass a little bit off target, but now it's Owen Miller. You got to watch Owen Miller. He's a skilled offensive player. He slings it off to Peyton Whalen. Whalen ended up being out of the game, and they had just 9 skaters in that last contest. He was ejected. Look at this move. McConaughey. And he can't quite pull the trigger on the forehand there at the last second.
Yeah, he got a piece of his stick right at the last second there. But again, you see the speed. He's got that separation speed at this level. I look to him maybe have another breakaway or 2 this game. He usually has a few of those each game.
Shot by Miller was blocked. And a huge hit delivered there by Gendron. It looked like they were going for him, and he ended up putting the shoulder down.
Yeah, I saw the coaching staff for the Tornado was maybe looking for a penalty, but when you blow a kid up that badly, even though you were the target, you're not going to get that call.
That's right. There's a shot off the near boards and picked up here by the Purple Knights and flipped on down into the zone there by Mitch Stussy. Glove there at the near point. The shot on net. Easy save for Mattingly coming off the stick of Peyton Whalen.
Good kill for the Tornadoes so far. Obviously, your goal on the penalty kill is to not let them get organized, not let them get set up, and they've done that to this point.
37 seconds left on the kill. Jumping into the circle on the draw is Max Allen. And the puck goes into the corner, then slung along the end wall of the fireboards. First over to it was Gendron. Got it into the neutral zone. Back defensively there was Cole Rowald, and we got a whistle and a stoppage here again. 25 seconds left on the penalty kill, 10:46 left in the first.
Yeah, again, good kill for the Tornadoes so far. Another confidence booster. You get a goal early, you take a weird penalty, you kill it off. All signs of positive things for the Tornado the rest of the period here.
You realize this cameraman that's working right now played Tornado Youth Hockey.
I did not know that.
You see, it's come full circle. And even my son played Tornado Youth Hockey, but a little bit further back in the day.
Gotcha.
Glove save made by Mattingly there with 13 seconds left on the penalty kill. 3 shots apiece for both teams. There's no quiz later on that either. I don't.
That's good, because I would fail that. I would fail that quiz.
I'm sure it would be a little tough. The draw tie up there. The Purple Knights, Miller not able to handle the puck. And he does, though, manage to keep it in. And now it's Blake Becker sending it back to the point again. Shot taken there by Whalen. Was batted away by Mattingly. Both teams at full strength. Nice kill there by the Tornado. Pass up to Gilbertson. Here's a chance for a 2-on-1. Tornado. Santos. Gilbertson to the front. Oh, just tipped wide on the redirect by Santos.
Really nice play. Gannon doesn't miss many of those, but he'll get another opportunity here shortly.
Now off the wall, Egan with a shot. The save is made there by Williams. Back the other way come the Purple Knights. Both teams at full strength. And it'll be thrown right on net. Blocker save off the shot by Ezekiel Hart. Gilbertson, backhand pass to Santos. Sent it into the Purple Knight zone. They'll get into the neutral zone up the left wing wall. Brandon Becker. Becker into the attack zone now. Becker from the side of the net. Shot Mattingly the save. Had the post covered perfectly. Intercepted again at the center circle. That's going to be Stussy. He'll send it in. 6 shots on goal for Beloit. 4 for Onalaska Holmen. Gilbertson dropped it back to the defense. Whipped it off the right wing wall. Tapped in across the line there by Owen Hain. Cole Rowald bounces it off the near boards. Downing, cross ice D to D pass. Baranowski threw that one off the glass near side. Went right whizzing past Jackson Tillman. Neutral zone battle there along the Purple Knights bench line. Tornado come out with it. Nice dish right wing. Jackson Tillman. Purple Knights come out of their zone again with it. Flipped by Sam Rowald to the right wing. Taken away here by the Tornado, then quickly taken back by Beloit. It's pretty much going as we figured it would be. Kind of tight checking. Hasn't been a lot of huge opportunities, although Santos scores on one and doesn't quite hit it on the other.
Yeah, and I will say it hasn't been as physical as I thought it would be early, but I will say that a lot of the play's been in the neutral zone. There's been a few, but
yeah.
I guess I anticipated a little more coming into the game.
We might get to that. It hasn't been explosive in terms of the big hits. There's been a couple.
Correct.
We called a few of those. There was one just down inside the Purple Knights end. Another save by Mattingly. Another shot on goal here for Beloit. Off the draw to the corner. Behind the net. Mattingly peers over the left shoulder. And taken away by the Tornado, but boy, it's back and forth behind the net. Here's Miller. He coughed it up.
Good coverage by the Tornado here down low.
There's some of that physical play we were talking about.
Yep. Puck gets along the wall, you're going to see it.
Just comes off the glove of Hart, and here come the Tornado across the line. They see some contact as they try to get across the blue line. Now it's Grimslid. Eli takes it in right wing. Grimslid, stick handling, works it behind the net. It got stuck, I think, on the side of the net there, and they'll blow the whistle as it's caught in the netting. 7:24 left in the first period. 1-0 Onalaska Holmen Tornado Youth. Gannon Santos with the lone goal in this contest.
Yeah, let's see if we can keep the trend. Yesterday we had a lot of success on offensive zone draws. Let's see if Cal can get us started off here with another one.
And Gilbertson sent it to the corner quickly. The clearing attempt there by Cole Rowald, and a collision there just inside the blue line. Draws another whistle. And they're looking for the puck. It went into the bench. I'm going to go ahead and call Beloit with the sharpest dressed coaching staff here at the tournament.
Yeah, I noticed that walking in today.
The
Beloit team was well dressed.
Yeah.
I know there was some discussion amongst the Tornado group of whether they wanted to dress up, but with the COVID protocols, I'm not sure they thought comfort was the way to go, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not going to get up there as the best dressed broadcaster. I'm in my comfy clothes. That shot this wide. 12 games of hockey. I don't think I need to wear a suit and tie for it.
No, and as I age, I think it maybe wasn't as big a deal for me years ago, and nowadays throwing a tie on is a little harder to do.
Yeah, no doubt. And a couple of guys skate over the puck there along the far boards, held in at the right point, shot on net, easy glove save for Mattingly. And the whistle and the stoppage and the draw will be down inside the Onalaska Holmen zone. With 6:47 left, shots are 7-6 in favor of the road team.
Yeah, no, the Tornado's done a nice job of keeping these nice, easy saves from Mattingly to this point. I think every shot's been outside the dots or above the tops of the circles to this point. Let's hope that stays that way.
Bit of a tie-up on the draw. Puck still sitting at the circle. Now it's picked up by Beloit on the stick of Allen. Allen contested there by Baranowski. And he gets a little bit of help as it's McConaughey who was there to force it out of the zone. Quickly flipped off the near boards and peppered right back into the neutral zone. Back and forth we go between the blue lines. Baranowski sends it up left wing. Miller picks it up here for Beloit. Backhand into the neutral zone. And from his knees, it's Allen. Left wing looking for Hart. Shot from the near point goes off target to the right. And we've got a Beloit skater down, interference penalty coming up.
It's a heavy hit.
Casey Kane will serve the penalty for interference, and getting up slowly is Max Allen.
Got him for interference on that one. He must have thought that the puck was gone a little too long before he hit him there.
Yeah, sometimes the interference is kind of the gray area call. It's the one you use if you're not sure if it's roughing or if it's boarding or if it's not.
Yeah, anytime the puck isn't on a guy's tape or it's not in his feet, he's maybe away from the play, even if it was a half a second, they'll go with that interference call.
And a clearing attempt unsuccessful. That shot towards the net hit bodies in front, just went wide of Mattingly. And Beloit on the power play, this is their second one. Worked out from the right point again. That's going to come off a stick at the far circle, and the Tornado will clear it.
That's a big clear. Again, the first penalty kill, they didn't allow them to get organized. Right there, they were organized, made a play to the middle. We got a stick on it. we're able to dump it down the ice. So we've got to not let them get organized and run any type of play they may want to on the power play.
Here comes Peyton Whalen up ice. And it'll be taken away, and Gilbertson will throw it down to kill some more time. But they call icing in this Bantam hockey, so it doesn't kill a whole lot of time. It just kills our viewing time as we watch the officials skate back into the other zone.
Yeah, I've put myself in the shoes of a youth hockey coach a few times, and what would I try and teach the kids to do? Do you just let them ice the puck, and if they ice it 10 times on the kill, they ice it 10 times on the kill, or are you really trying to force them to make a skilled play to the red line? To be honest, more than half the time I tell myself I think I just let them ice the puck.
Yeah. Yep. Puck along the right wing wall. The Knights trying to set something up. Good work here on this PK with a $1.05 left on it for the Tornado. Picked up in the slot by Baranowski. He'll take it up the right wing. He's got some space. Going to try to get around the defense and contested there. And the shot goes up and out of play. That was Cole Rowald. And the Rowald's a couple of sturdy bodies. They play a physical style and a smart style I've seen throughout the tournament.
No, Joe, Baranowski down the wide side there got a shot off the stick on the tip, and it went up into the netting, and they got a piece of him on the way through, number 13 there.
Here's the draw, and it's won here by the Purple Knights, but not going to get real far with it there. It's knocked back into the corner. And it's Cole Rowald who sent it D-to-D from behind the net, sent off the left wing wall, and Stock a little unhappy about it because that's going to be an icing going to come back.
Yeah, you never like to take icings when you're on the power play.
No.
Now you got to work that much harder to get possession off the draw and then work north towards the offensive zone.
Nope, you never want to do that on the power play, and it can be super frustrating. And you see it happen when a team is mismatched, and sometimes they just want to get out of their own end.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's the case here.
Yeah, you're looking for the home run, and it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, right, exactly. Here's a puck in the corner, and it's going to be stolen at the circle. Now a chance the other direction here as Blake Becker sent it to the neutral zone. It'll be quickly flipped back down by Egan, right on net. Stick save made by Williams, and picked up on the other side by Matt Tillman. Tillman left it behind the net, picked up now by Brandon Becker. Becker got it up right wing. 11 seconds left on the power play. Shot on net, Mattingly the easy save. Work back to the blue line. It's going to hop over a stick, and Becker not happy about that. Both teams at full strength, sent in by Peyton Whalen. And a little miscommunication there with Mattingly and Baranowski. Easy stick save coming off the stick of Whalen. Mattingly makes another stop. 9-7 the shots in favor of Beloit. Puck at the center circle. Nice touch pass. McConaughey will take it towards the net. That's going to pop right near the... Oh, good job by the defense to get down there and help out Williams, because if anything would have rolled that direction, he would have been able to stop it. Low one there, and just off the tip of the glove of Williams. McConaughey will put it on net again, and it's covered up by Williams. Good sequence.
Yeah, good response right after we killed off that penalty. We got our extra attacker out there, 5-on-5 again, and a couple good plays to the net there.
3:31 remains here in the first period. 1-0 Onalaska Holmen on a Gannon Santos goal. This game is for third place in the tournaments. Run around by Rowald. He'll get it back on his stick near side. Weathers a hit from Tillman. And that'll be knocked up ahead right wing. Hart sends it across the blue line. Right now, tempo changing a little bit in favor of the Tornado as they take the puck left wing. It's Kane. Kane has it, sends it just wide, bounces off the back of the net. Picked up there by Cole Rowald. Send it up right wing to Hart. Hart taking off the puck. And then Gilbertson got it up left wing. There's Grimsland with a shot, and the save is made by Williams. He covers it up after it hits his stick and pad.
Another good shift, though. The physicality's definitely picking up all over the ice. Below the goal line, even through the middle of the ice here, physicality picking up.
Good hockey games thus far. Tornado with that 1-0 lead. Beloit has had a couple of power plays, haven't been able to execute on it.
Yeah, a couple great penalty kills for the Tornado, and let's hope they get rewarded with a power play here at some point.
Got to happen sooner or later, you would think. Shot from the left point on net. Williams the save. Quickly cleared by the defense to the near boards. Gilbertson knocked it down with his glove. He wears the C on his sweater. Couple of moves there by Brady. Brady can't pull it off the wall. Good defense there by the Tornado. Stepping back to collect the puck was Ian Bass. Bass can't clear it. And then he'll work it behind the net. Egan now. Egan sends it right wing. That was up to Hain. Held in here by Beloit.
Too much playing the puck on the wall makes it difficult to get out of your own zone.
Yeah, they've been trapped just a little bit, and Beloit continues to keep it in. Knocked down low by Mitch Stussy. And now Beloit playing along the wall like I kind of expected them to play that game here against the Tornado with a little bit more speed.
Nice little play by Gilbertson to Hain there up ice.
Hain now pinned up against the boards by Whalen. In the corner again, he'll try to work it out. Little give and go. Here's Hain. Shot that one right off the arm of the goaltender, Williams.
Tried to go short side.
Held in just inside the blue line, but right back to a Beloit stick. They'll take it out. Couple of moves here by Brandon Becker. Becker will take it around the defense. Gets around Baranowski, takes it back behind the net. Centering pass, the low shot, save is made. Brady tries to get it back again, and he'll fight for it in the corner. There's Miller. Miller and Brady on the ice right now for Beloit. Those are the two guys you really got to watch offensively. Blocker save made by Mattingly. As Beloit now starts to turn up their offense just a little bit. Pass, centering, here's a quick turnaround, and that's just a little bit off target there by Max Allen. And then knocked into the neutral zone. Back to get to that puck is stopped. And we'll have a whistle as it hits the Tornado again on a change. 41 seconds left here in the first period.
Yeah, it's an important 41 seconds for the Tornado here. They want to keep this lead going into period 2, so 41 seconds of a shift in the offensive zone is what's needed right now.
Draw at the far dot here just outside that purple 9 blue line, and it's won again by the Tornado. Shovel just across the line there by Grimslid. Here's a shot down low, saved by Williams. Good hustle there by Jackson. Jewel Jackson then gets a mob on him here defensively, but he's definitely able to move some bodies himself, huh?
He definitely is. He uses that big frame well at times.
It's going to be sent all the way down. Mattingly comes way out of the net to play it. It's going to be just a little bit off target there. And Roald was there to pinch. Now worked across the line there by Gendron. He's joined by Jewel Jackson, and that'll be the buzzer as they collide into the corner. Good period for both teams, but it is the Onalaska Holmen Tornado that take a 1-goal lead after our first period of play. Shots 11-10 in favor of Beloit, but it was the difference maker in a Gannon Santos goal.
Yeah, good period for the Tornado. Got the lead early, killed off a couple penalties. I think they should feel good about things here. Beloit's going to have to find a way to create more offense. You know, they got 11 shots on goal, and I think 9 or 10 of them were from, again, outside the dots or above the tops of the circles, which were easy saves for Mattingly. He did get tested once late in the period in tight, but other than that, a fairly easy period for Mattingly.
They take a 3-minute break here. They will resurface after the second period. We'll take a little bit of a break here as well. We hope you're enjoying our coverage of the 2021 WAHA Bantam 14 and under 2A Hockey State Tournament from the Omni Center here in Onalaska, Wisconsin, presented to you by Onalaska Holmen Tornado Youth Hockey and the Coulee Region Sports Network. Back in just a couple of minutes. All right, second period action just about set to begin here from the Omni Center in Onalaska. Glad you're with us. This is for third place in the Bantam tournament here as the Purple Knights and Onalaska Holmen Tornado will switch sides. Rik Franke's joined us on the camera for this second period. Our thanks to Colton Hogum, who stepped in and is learning the ropes on camera, did a fine job. Here's the Knights turning the puck over there at the center line, and that's going to be McConaughey, who knocks it in across the line. Chance here along the left wing boards, and the save is made by Williams. Nice quick shot there by McConaughey. D-to-D pass here for the Tornado. And that's going to be nice. It's going to be brought back towards Mattingly here for the draw as we're just underway in period number 2, and the Tornado with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, interesting dynamic always in the second period. Both teams have the long change here. We'll see if any of the coaches make any adjustments. When a team dumps a puck in, if one team goes for a change after that dump, you can sometimes sneak a guy long and come up the weak side. We'll see if we see any of that here in period 2.
Tornado win the draw, and that was Lindsay trying to get the puck out. By the way, I think Mike Lindsay does a fantastic job on the public address.
He's got a voice for it,
man, I tell you what is he normally a broadcaster type guy? There's a nice wraparound attempt, and another save by Williams as it was McConaughey trying to stuff it in.
No, he's not a broadcaster by
sure
trade.
He sure could be.
He's got the personality for it. He's got the voice for it. He's in finance in some shape or form, personal finance, I believe. Don't quote me on that.
I bet you he was running all the Zoom calls here during COVID.
It's very possible.
That's my guess. Here's the draw outside the blue line, and it's won by the Tornado again. They're doing really well at the dot and face-off circle. No question about it as it comes to the blue line. Picked up here by Rowald, who sent it right off the defense. Bounced off a Bass, and will scoot back behind the net to the near corner. Grinders game out of there. And now Brady trying to work it between two defenders. He goes down at the circle. Hart. Another one of those physical forwards, and we got a penalty being called, a hook.
On the Knights.
And off to the box they go. That's going to be the first Tornado power play of this contest.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how the Tornado handle this power play. Are we able to get set up? Are we able to get a couple chances, maybe even a couple second chances on a puck here?
So we're pretty fresh here in period number 2, and the Tornado going to go to the power play with a 1-0 lead, and they do win the draw. And it's Egan to Baranowski, and then back to Egan out to center. Egan again to Baranowski, right side. Tap nicely ahead to Jewel Jackson. Jackson throws it wide of the net. Puck comes to the near corner. Bouncing puck here. It's a power play active, and just missing out in front there was Gendron. Centering pass tipped away here by Beloit. Up ice comes Peyton Whalen. Whalen will throw it down and hits the stick of Mattingly, who comes out behind the net. Worked up right wing. Gendron tried to center, was knocked back his direction. Again, it's Beloit doing a good job of killing some time here as they send it back into the Tornado end. Mattingly steers the puck to Baranowski in the corner. And then off the wall, that's Jackson. Back right wing, and then tipped back again to Baranowski.
Having a little trouble getting out of our own zone here. And we take an icing on the power play.
Yeah, Egan sent it up to Jewel Jackson, and as you said, a little out of sync. I get another line out there right now.
I think we had an opportunity in the offensive zone to get it set up and move the puck around. I think we forced a puck there a little too early, hit a stick from the Knights, and they ended up getting it clear and actually came back on us 2-on-2 and a potential opportunity.
So you'll see Gilbertson out there at center as they do change up the line. And then Grimslid. And then the flip out right wing. That shot from the right circle is blocked. Contested nicely by Cole Rowald. Puck to the corner. Rowald will use the body again. And of course, there's no heights and weights on the rosters here for Bantam hockey, but I guarantee you he's going to bench press a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here you go up the right side with Grimslid, and he's not able to get across the blue line. Contested there defensively by Sam Rowald.
Yeah, frustrating power play so far. Again, we had an opportunity to get it set up. We didn't support the puck well. We wanted to play one-on-one hockey instead of have numbers. The rule of thumb on the power play is one goes, you got to have two. If they have two, we got to have three, and we're just not getting there right now.
Grimslett took a shot from the left point, and the glove save was made by Williams, and both teams now at full strength. So not exactly what you want on the power play, but neither team has really had a whole lot of success in that department.
Yeah, I like the fact that the referees have not played much of a role in the game so far. I think 2 power plays for the Knights and 1 for the Tornadoes so far. Let's hope that trend continues.
Shout out to Tim Ebner and Dean Lonsborough watching right now on Cooley Region Sports Network and supporting Onalaska Tornado Youth Hockey as that was flipped up right off of our media box here. And I think that Colton Hogum kind of flinched, and that's not something a football player and hockey player would normally do, right? You flinch with a puck coming up your way. You're going to try to defend the camera. Okay, that's what it was. That's going to be another puck. I think they're starting to go for us up here, Ryan. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they want to leave you with a souvenir today, Rick.
I got to say, the Purple Knights very courteous before one of the games yesterday. They thanked us for covering the games, and I thought that was pretty nice.
You should get a thank you from every person in this building, Rick.
Well, thank you, sir. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of good hockey. That shot towards the net, glove save made again by Williams. That came off the stick of Ian Bass.
Yeah, I would like to see more traffic in front on shots from the point. Again, clear view for the goaltender, nobody working towards the net front there.
I'm not sure if you know this, but is Ian Bass from in the Galesville, Ettrick, Trempealeau school district?
He is,
I do believe so.
for
right?
Oakwa, but they do reside in Onalaska as well.
Okay. Here's to Bass. He touched it in the neutral zone, and now Beloit trying to take it in from the right wing. That's going to be contested by Ian Bass. And now from the near circle, backhand. There's a chance in front. The shot and a save by Mattingly. Boy, a good opportunity there for Ezekiel Hart.
Delayed penalty. We're going to get another penalty on the Knights here.
So a power play coming up here for the Tornado. And Hart not happy about the call. He's going to argue just a tad bit before he goes into the box. And
I think he thought they should have taken Egan and number 16 there, both of them.
But as it turns out, it doesn't work that way, and the Tornado going to get the man advantage and get another look at it. They'll even up the power plays now for 2 apiece through this game. Shots are 14-12 in favor of the Tornado now.
Great opportunity here. We've got to take advantage of this one. We let the other one slip away from us. This is a big power play for the Tornado.
Grimslett slid it up now at the circle. Back to Grimslett. It's going to hop past the stick, and now into the neutral zone. They're going to have to reset. Brady picks it up here for Beloit. Gets Gilbertson to go down. And then it's Allen who will kill some time with the dump in. Grimslett back to pick it up. Makes a nice move out of the corner. Soft touch pass up to Gilbertson. Lost the handle on it. Baranowski banks it off the right wing wall. Here's Hain. Hain contested by Rowald, and he'll send it down and kill some more time. Good penalty kill here by Beloit.
Really having a hard time managing the puck here. We found tape to tape a few times and just haven't managed the puck well.
Baranowski drops it back down behind the net. Gilbertson over there try to help. Now it'll be Baranowski and Rowald. That's a couple of heavyweights trying to get that puck loose.
And I'm glad to see we got numbers on the puck. See, now they send 2, and now we bring in a third. This is how a power play should work.
And the scrum there, 56 seconds left on the man advantage for the Tornado as the time continues to tick. For Beloit, they kind of like the fact that it's all jammed up in the corner, and Rowald not able to get it loose. Here come the Tornado from behind the net, and again, Rowald breaking up a play. Sent back far point, now work top of the near circle. That shot there by Baranowski hits the pipe down low. And again, it's Gilbertson trying to hit the center, and he wanted badly to hit Santos, who has one. Santos flips it with a backhand down into the corner. It'll be picked up here by Stock. Stock whips it off the corner, banks past Baranowski, and into the neutral zone it goes. Time running out on the power play.
Better power play for sure. Still not great, but definitely better.
Here's Santos, top of the near circle. Santos backpedals just a bit, waiting for numbers to get into the zone. Sends it to the right circle, just a little bit too far for Hain. And now it's Rowald, who has played pretty much every minute of this hockey game. I haven't seen 13 leave the ice. Here's a centering pass that just misses. And they were looking for Jackson Tillman there at the right circle. 8:42 left in the period. Egan back in the neutral zone, sends it here to Grimslid. Grimslid makes a move between two defenders and flips it down into the near corner. And that'll be rink length as Stock sends it all the way down for an icing.
He just wanted a line change there. Yeah. That's one of the things in the second period. They got buried in their own end of the power play, and then into 5-on-5, they just couldn't find a way out. So at this level, they allow you to change on an icing. At the college level, you are not allowed to change on an icing. So
nope.
Take advantage of it while you can.
Can't do it in the pros either.
Right.
Of course, they don't have to worry about the delay of game when you send the puck out in your defensive zone either.
Correct.
Here you come up ice. It's Blake Becker, and Becker will turn it over as he comes across the blue line. And waiting to get on sides is the Purple Knights, sent on in. Manley comes behind the net to touch it up. And then Ian Bass went for it there, but it's going to be held in here by Beloit. Brandon Becker trying to work it along the slot area. Looking, I thought, for a one-timer to Miller, but he'll drop it back to the left point, then send down low. Blake Becker. Becker and Miller. But no longer do they have possession of the puck. Egan. And stopped there by Brady. Brady will come up the left wing here for Beloit. Oh, he took a nice little shot there as Jewel Jackson uses his size. Dumped back in again here by the Purple Knights. And flipped into the neutral zone by Bass. Dumped on in by Gendron, and we'll have a whistle stoppage. 7:18 left to play here, second period, 1-0 Tornado.
I think he may have gotten the Knights on a too many men here.
It looks like the official's over talking to the bench.
Yeah, it looks. I think I saw him put up a 6. I think they had too many.
So the Tornado going to get their third straight power play after the Purple Knights had the first two. And this is a great situation for the Tornado.
Yeah, the bench needs to get the guys going here. This is your third power play, and they need to find a way to get some more opportunities to the net here.
Baranowski off the draw. And Santos down to the corner. Here's Gilbertson. His pass intercepted in the high slot. Allen will send it off the near boards and all the way down.
Yeah, we're just forcing too many pucks. We got to be a little more patient. Get the penalty kill moving around a little bit. Make a few simple passes.
Here's a 2-on-1 opportunity, but again, a poke check from behind, and the Purple Knights have done a good job of erasing as soon as they come in the zone. Here's Baranowski. Again, a poke check, but they do keep possession of the puck down to Baranowski in the corner. Sent in front for the one-timer, and it's blocked. And again, they'll jump up, and the puck is knocked back the other way. Baranowski comes back to get it. It's one of those guys who's tall enough, even when he tucks, you can see what his number is.
He is definitely tall enough. It amazes me now that they have a 13-year-old, how tall they get at that age. It's amazing.
That redirect in front was a little rough, but Sam Rowald not able to put it past Mattingly. It rode off his pad. That was the collective awe you heard from the Purple Knight fans. Here's Santos. Nice drop pass. Chance for Hain. Hain one-on-one with the goaltender. Shoots it wide.
Nice little delay there by Santos and a nice little play there to Hain for a heck of an opportunity missed.
Santos reminds me a little bit of C.J. Last, just a little bit.
Yeah, he's got his skill set with the puck is absolutely fantastic. There's no question about it. You see it here. You saw it on the power play when he gained entry the one time, the patience to come across, delay, allow his players to come and get up in the play. So he has a knack with the puck, there's no question.
So the draw here just outside the Tornado blue line. They do win the draw. They've been very good at the circle today. McConaughey will chase that puck down to the near circle along with Rowald, and he gets shoved face first into the glass, and they're going down like dominoes over there.
Yeah, McConaughey looks like he's getting up slowly. He looks like that he felt that one a little bit.
Here's Bass, send it off right side. I had Dad tell me that it's McConaughey.
Connie, okay, good.
McConaughey,
McConaughey. Okay.
Yeah, I was apparently butchering it, but I didn't do it on purpose. It just looks like it's spelled to me. But, you know, like I said, everyone's names can be pronounced differently.
Oh, yeah, and we all went through it. I think my last name, Egan, is simple. It was Egan growing up in every youth hockey tournament I ever played. So we've all been there at some point in time.
Yeah, and I've accepted lots of corrections, and I hope I've made the corrections right. Here we go up the left wing wall. Back to pick up the puck, though, is Brandon Becker here for Beloit. Intercepted there by Grimslid. Bounces off the back of his skate. And then back to the stick of Grimslid, who wheels and deals from the blue line. That's going to be disrupted there. He falls and then takes the stick out of the hand of the Beloit skater, Whalen. And then it's getting a little more physical now, as you can see.
It absolutely is. You're starting to see them get after each other a little bit here.
Stussy and Gendron ran into each other as well. 4:15 and counting, second period. Another low-scoring game. Boy, they're defensive, these Tornado for sure. And Beloit plays the same kind of style, so that's what we got right here. They got a penalty coming up as that shot goes wide, and this time it's going to be a Tornado penalty.
Yeah, I think somebody was going to go at some point there with what was kind of going on. Maybe thought he missed a couple that he could have called and had to give somebody for something.
It looks like it's going to go against Jackson Tillman, and so Tillman goes to the box.
I didn't see it. Did you see it?
You know, I couldn't have pinpointed what the penalty was.
Yeah.
I think there was a lot going on, like you said, and I think somebody was going to go.
Yeah. It was heading that direction there for sure.
So Beloit does have a power play, but the Tornado win the draw yet again, and Hain picks up the puck at the near circle, looking to try to center. He's got Gilbertson in the high slot, but he's going to get locked up there and get hit from behind. That's going to be a penalty, and that's going against Miller. And now it gets even chippier as things have finally escalated to the point we thought was going to be when it started.
Yeah, and we're looking here. Looks like we have some small issues with the clock. We didn't get the clock started after the last face-off, as the previous penalty is still at 2 minutes. So we'll have some sorting out to do with the clock. Owen Hain came down the side there. Actually, I thought maybe got tripped up the first time, got back up, retrieved the puck, got tripped up again. And the ref made the call on the second one.
So, yeah, like you said, they're now running the clock on the first penalty and the clock up top to try to get it back to where it was supposed to be, and that's the sidebar that the officials are having, as you said.
Yeah. I've had to run the clock many a times, and I can tell you running the clock and trying to watch your son's game, those two things don't go hand in hand.
Yeah. That's why I picked this job to do broadcasting, so I didn't have to sit in the box and do that. Although just managing the penalty box itself isn't a bad gig.
No, managing the penalty box is not a bad gig at all. But when you're trying to pay attention to the game and your finger's on the trigger, I tended to forget the trigger finger every now and again.
Uh-oh, you got to blame Ryan on that one.
Yep.
So we've got 4-on-4 hockey here. Beloit not able to clear. Baranowski's shot, that's going to go wide right. Gilbertson fighting there along the boards.
4-on-4 hockey here. We'll see how both teams manage this.
Backhand shot going to go just wide there as Gilbertson tried the backhand. Brandon Becker not able to clear, gets it back on his stick, and glove there by Baranowski at the right point. Shot it wide again. Here's Egan with a shot on net, and the save is made by Williams. He got the quick whistle, wasn't quite under his control, but he did end up getting the mid on it right after.
Yeah, nice athletic play by Baranowski at the blue line. He ended up catching that puck in the air, dropping it down to his stick and getting a shot off, and not only getting it off, but getting it through to the goaltender. So a nice sequence there for the Tornado.
3:10 left here in the second period. They, I believe, will resurface after this period, so we'll have a little bit of a break and then be back with the final period when this comes to conclusion. Still 4-on-4 hockey, and the Tornado inside the zone. Easy can of corn, glove there by Williams. Drop down to Rowald, who will try to send it to Brady left wing, but the Tornado work it back behind the net. Once again, here's Cole Rowald. Rowald will dish it out left wing. Brady hops off his stick, though, and then sent back the other way here by the Tornado. Over to get it to Stock. Stock to Rowald. And went right through the legs of Blake Becker, who just gets enough of it to send it towards Mattingly. McConaughey went off of his stick. And collision there as Brady forces the issue. Shot on net. Mattingly with a great save there as it comes hard off the stick of Ezekiel Hart.
Yeah, good save by Mattingly. He hasn't been tested really this whole period, so nice for him to get a feel for the puck here at some point. 2.5 left. Again, I'm shocked that it stayed 1-0 this long after that initial goal, but a crucial 2.5 minutes here for the Tornado. And I would assume that the Knights are kind of pressing here to try and find one before the end of the period.
Yeah, watching all the teams here in this tournament, I think you got two of your better goaltenders going head-to-head here in this one, and you got two teams that are tight-checking and like to play a physical style. So we've got another one of those low-scoring games, but you never know when a scoring explosion might take place. Not there is not where it's going to happen. Here's a dish off the right wing wall as it's now taken by Whalen. It is a 12-second power play here for the Tornado, but that's not going to be enough time to really develop any sort of power play chemistry as it comes to an end as well. Beloit with the puck with both teams at full strength. And Allen tries to work it up the right side. Knocked ahead there by Hart. And the puck knocked down by Miller. He reaches back at the circle and then gets tackled. Penalty coming up. It's going to go against Egan here. And Miller getting up slowly.
Yeah, unfortunate. I like the play defensively to think body first in that scenario. You get caught fishing for a puck, you may find yourself chasing to the net. So it's an unfortunate penalty, but unfortunately probably the right call.
And right now they're over talking to the bench there. And
yeah, I don't know if they're going to go 2-10 here or how they're going to play this. Hear a lot of chatter from the Knights fans on wanting more than just a 2.
They do want that. Yeah, I don't think that the officials take that into account, though, do they? You don't know.
It depends on the official, I guess.
You don't know.
I've seen it both ways.
It looks like there's 2 in the box, so I think they might have gotten a 2 and a 10, as you said. That's going to be a power play here for Beloit with the draw down in the zone.
Yeah, not good for the Tornado. Not only a 2-minute penalty kill here for the Tornado, but Jackson Egan being one of a solid defenseman for the Tornado. They can't afford to lose him for 12 minutes.
Yeah, and you heard their fans say we lost our player for the game yesterday, and that was Peyton Whalen. I mentioned they were down to 9 skaters, so that's where that comes from. And they're going to pull this face-off outside the zone here. So off the draw, Beloit wins it, and they send it down off the right wing wall. Puck comes behind the net. Mattingly slows it down. Miller comes right after him real quick. Wide open net, they shoot and score. Look at that, they take advantage of it. Mattingly was roaming, and he got caught. And tied up 1-1.
Yeah, this late in the period, you're killing a penalty. I'm not quite sure about leaving your crease in that scenario. That gives them an easy one there. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is what can happen. Over the years, I've seen a lot of really good goalies be very confident with their stick play and want to get out of the net too much, and that was one of those cases where it didn't work. You remember Emil Zetterquist. He was one of those guys who liked to play far outside the net.
Oh, yeah. It's about picking your moments. You can like to play the puck, and a lot of coaches don't have an issue with it, but you got to pick your spots.
So it's a 1-1 hockey game and another penalty coming up as the officials have been very, very busy. And let's see what the assessment is here this time.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. I saw it. I'm not sure I could clarify it as a hook. Oh, he's calling it an interference again. I think you're going with your philosophy.
Yes,
if you're not quite sure what the penalty is, it's
a gray area call.
It's an interference. So another opportunity for the Knights here. And a big penalty kill for the Tornado. 1:07 left.
Yeah, that's Downing who apparently is going to get that interference call. And so once again, Beloit on the power play. Behind the net, they look to set up. Allen looking. Throws it on net. Scoop glove save there made by Mattingly. 56 seconds left of the period. A 1-1 hockey game. Shots are even at 16 apiece. Owen Miller's had a real good tournament, boy, I'll tell you. And he gets another one. That's down low and blocked before it ever came close to the net. And Brandon Becker hears the whistle, and boy, there's been a whole mess of stoppages here in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, he called man in the crease there, so that face-off will come outside the zone. You don't see that called much anymore.
No, you really don't, and that's why I was not sure exactly what that call was going to be. Backhand clearing attempt, not successful the first time, and not the second as it's held in there by Brandon Becker. Now puck to the slot, little backhand spin turn shot there by Brady, doesn't make it through traffic. Here's Allen towards the front. Now Brady dangling behind the net. Baranowski on him. Drop back to Allen. Allen, shot glove save Mattingly. 1:07 left on the power play.
Big draw here. Again, I think the Tornado avoided allowing the Knights to set up and get organized, and we haven't done that on this power play yet. So big face-off here. Let's hope they can find a way to get it clear and get through this next 13.8.
So they settle in for the draw, and it's won by the Tornado. Can they clip it out? No, it's going to be gloved and held in there by Brandon Becker. Now puck in the slot. Quick shot there just wide, taken by Blake Becker. Now at the left point, Peyton Whalen. Whalen shot blocked there at the far circle, and that's going to do it for our second period of play. There will be 53 seconds of power play time for the Beloit Junior Purple Knights when we start up period number 3. They will resurface, and then we will hear from some of our great sponsors for this tournament and be back with more. But before we do that, your take on the first 2 periods and what you would tell the guys heading into the third in a very tight 1-1 hockey game. Another big, tight game for the Tornado.
No, I think it's been a pretty good 2 periods for the Tornado. I think that the Knights are going to go into the locker room and talk a little bit about how they finished this last 5 minutes of the second period here. But overall, I thought the Tornado carried play. Going into the Tornado locker room, I'm telling the guys we got to stick with it. First and foremost, you got to kill off this 53-second power play here that you're battling against. Then you got to get back to being urgent and getting back to forechecking. I thought we were on our heels a little bit at the end of the period. We got to get back to playing the way we started the game. On the Knights locker room, again, they want to continue to play the way they finished that last 3-4 minutes, and they want to take advantage of this 53-second power play here. So 2 teams on opposite ends, but 1-1 on the scoreboard going into period 3 should be a good 15 minutes.
Shots 18-16 in favor of Beloit there in that period, or I should say through two periods. We will have third period action coming up. Let's hear from our great sponsors here on the Coulee Region Sports Network.
The 2021 WAHA Bantam 14 and Under 2A Hockey Tournament from the Omni Center in Onalaska, Wisconsin is presented to you by Onalaska Holmen Tornado Youth Hockey and the Coulee Region Sports Network. Thanks in part to the following sponsors: Stony Creek Hotels and Conference Center, a stunning Midwestern gateway and preferred lodging for the 2021 State Bantam 14 and Under Tournament. America Inn by Wyndham. Work and play in lacrosse at this friendly hotel and business hub near I-90 and the Black River. Preferred lodging for the 2021 State Bantam 14 and Under Tournament. Features Sports Bar and Grill in West Salem with over a dozen flat screens, 8 bowling lanes, and 2 sand volleyball courts. Entertainment has been stitched into the Features fabric. Visit the original Features in West Salem after today's game. Net Kinetics, for businesses that need answers. They build software solutions. Also by Oak Forest Dental. A positive dental experience begins with great relationships. Topper's Pizza. Head to Topper's Pizza in Onalaska, where they believe better doesn't have to cost more. Turtle Stack Brewery, a small independent high-quality craft brewery and tasting room located in historic downtown La Crosse. Crooked Pint Ale House, one-of-a-kind pub house with big screen TVs, full bar, and also a fantastic game room for the big kids and the little ones in Onalaska. Also by Fazy's Restaurant and Bakery, located in downtown La Crosse. Proud to offer their traditional recipes as well as new exciting specials. Biles Knapp Chiropractic and Wellness Center, a professional clinic that provides chiropractic and nutritional services for adults and children. The Crow Lacrosse, American Gastropub and Bourbon Bar, voted 2015's best new restaurant in La Crosse. Howie's, La Crosse's hometown hangout, a landmark for decades and a gathering place for friends and families in historic downtown La Crosse. Big Al's Pizza, since 1979, Big Al's has been La Crosse's home for great pizza. They never skimp on the toppings. And by Unwind. Evenings bring together great friends, fine wines, craft beers, and lighter fare foods in a trendy yet cozy atmosphere at Unwind.
Hello, my name is Dr. Carolyn Knapp, and I'm a second-generation chiropractor in the La Crosse area. I just wanted to take a minute to share with you my knowing of chiropractic. I think the biggest myth in chiropractic is that it's just for neck and back pain. The reality is, chiropractic is about achieving a better life. The nervous system, which is protected by the spine, is the connection between that physical body and the spiritual, conscious, and subconscious body. So when there is a disconnect in that nervous system, there is a disconnect to the source or the power that initially created the body. The solution is the chiropractic adjustment. So yes, we can help people feel better, but more importantly, we can help people function better and in turn have a better life. This healthcare system that we currently are in perpetuates fear and worry. I am here to offer you an alternative to that. You can take your power back, and it is my passion to help people understand this. If this resonates for you and you'd like to have more of a conversation, please reach out. I would love to connect and see how we can serve you. Thank you.
The tide's rolling in, the sun's going down, the moon's coming up, the stars are all out. I don't know about you, but I'm looking for a good time, good time. Wash in the sand, all for my feet, getting dressed up to grab a bite to eat. I know a place where we can meet up for a good time, good time. Oh.
Welcome back to the 2021 WAHA Bantam 14 and under 2A hockey tournament from the Omni Center in Onalaska, Wisconsin, presented to you by Onalaska Holmen Tornado Youth Hockey. And us here at the Coulee Region Sports Network, we're getting ready for third period action. And it will be the Tornado trying to work through a 53-second penalty kill to start this third period out. The Purple Knights of Beloit were very, very effective towards the end of that first period. So their momentum coming onto the ice should be there. But we'll see what the Tornado decide to do here in terms of trying to turn that around right away. They weather the storm, and then that kind of changes momentum if you're able to do that.
No, I agree. I think that they're going to want to try and start where they finished off last period. I do think going into period 3, we may see a trend just as far as the potential for special teams to play a role in this final third period. So if the Tornado do get a power play here in the third period, they're going to have to find a way to take advantage, and they have not been able to yet. I believe the Tornado are 0 for 3 on the power play, and I believe the Knights are 1 for 4.
They are. That is exactly what the numbers are based on what I have. The championship game comes up at 2 o'clock today. Elmbrook Eagles and Oregon Panthers. We'll have all of it for you. Make sure to get into the new stream. We'll close this one out when it's all over, and we'll start up a new one. And hopefully you've subscribed to Coulee Region Sports Network on YouTube so you know whenever we go live, you get a notification. Click on the little bell after you subscribe, and it's that easy. You get a message to your phone. Oh, I want to watch that. All right, good. It's right there. Simple. You get it on your email as well. So if you're a person who doesn't like to get things sent to you, then don't do it. But if you wanted to make it easy for yourself, it's a great way to know whenever we go live. Thanks to Rik Franke, who's running our camera here, and we had some of the other guys up here earlier, so that was nice. It was Colton Hogum and Hudson Weber, and a lot of names that have played Tornado Youth Hockey back in the day. So Hudson Weber, one heck of a hockey player for the Hilltoppers. You ever see him play defense?
I did see Hudson Weber play, but I think it's great those guys are up here. I know they're here helping you out, but I think they're a great experience for these kids here and giving back to the youth hockey players of the current Tornado Youth Hockey Association. Yeah,
I know with Tom Yashinsky, the head football coach at Onalaska High School, there's a lot of talk about putting together some sort of a broadcasting part of the school curriculum for kids that want to get into that kind of thing, especially with the importance of streaming this during the pandemic. I mean, it really drew a lot of attention to streaming high school sports for those that aren't allowed to be there.
No question. That'd be fantastic.
Here we go, third period action. Settle back. Glad you're with us here on the Coulee Region Sports Network. Rik Franke and Ryan Egan with you as we are now underway. Puck battle in the neutral zone. Dumped in there by Owen Miller. Puck brings around to the corner. That was Grimslett trying to clear. Not able to get it out. Walking along the blue line there. Stussy sent it there to Miller. Batted away with the blocker and up and out of play. Just 29 seconds remain here on this Beloit power play. Brady into the circle here with Gilbertson. Gilbertson wins the draw. That got just past Hain, and now Gilbertson will dump it down on net. Stick save made by Williams. Just 10 seconds left on the power play. Brady off the right wing wall. His pass didn't quite go there, and then he had it and lost it. And that'll do it for the Purple Knight power play. Both teams at full strength. Dumped across the blue line. Brandon Becker trying to work his way out. Back and forth just inside the blue line. Both teams touching it. Nobody really controlling it. Finally, it's Grimslett who takes it in, and then he has it taken away. And then a Purple Knight goes down. No call made. Now a call is made, and two more bodies go down.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to take both here. I think they had the initial one on Grimslett, and then they took the Knights player here with the second one on the hold.
Yeah, it was one of those situations you kind of knew it was going to happen here pretty soon.
Yeah, I think it's going to play a role the rest of the way here. And as I look at the penalty box, I see number 47, Jackson Egan, still in the box. That's going to play a role for the Tornado. It's a key piece to their back end, and I believe they'll still be without him for at least another 7 or 8 minutes here.
Yep, you lose a lot of depth, and yeah, a key role player in this Tornado program. But you gotta get next man up's got to fill in the role. You know that as a coach.
Oh, no question.
Rowald trying to work it up the near boards. Tornado on that quickly. Again, it's going to be Cole Rowald who uses the end wall. This time it does escape, and the race is on back in the Tornado end. They get to it first. On the tape dish. Up to Jackson Tillman, and now it was Hain trying to work it across the blue line. Beloit resets in their defensive zone. Rowald throwing the body there. Shot on net, easy save for Williams.
Good pace here to start, huh, Rick?
Yeah, lots of physical play back and forth.
At times, not just one guy getting involved, maybe two.
And it's what we expected here in the third. Puck battle there. Oh, it's turned over in the slot. Chance there for the Tornado, and the shot and the save. That was Dominic Gendron who put it on net, and we got a player down for the Purple Knights, getting up slowly.
Good opportunity for Gendron there. Got it on net, just not quite enough to put it past the goaltender.
It was Miller again getting up slowly. He's been down a couple times. Of course, he was involved in the hit by Egan there that has him in the box for that period of time. And it's, I think, you know, when you know who the stars are for the opposition, you want to make sure to put the body on them. Diving out, and the net's going to come off and get the whistle.
I think he lost it. It was probably a little early on that whistle there, which happens. You lose sight of it, you want to get the whistle to save the goaltender from any undue sticks, hacks, whacks, that kind of thing.
Yeah, because I don't think the net came off.
I don't think it did. I think he just lost sight of the puck.
Again, the Tornado really good in the faceoff circle. Bastow has some trouble there, and here's an opportunity up the right wing wall at Stussy. Stussy with a 2-on-1. He'll put it wide, and then Mattingly will cover it up with a glove to get the whistle. 12-12 left here in the third.
Good opportunity for the Knights there on a 2-on-1. The goal on a 2-on-1 offensively is to make sure you at least get an opportunity to the goal. So good job by the Tornadoes to limit that to a shot that went wide of the net.
Off the draw, puck still sitting in the circle. It's between legs, and finally it will be worked back to the right point. There's Becker with a shot stick save made by Mattingly. From behind the net, put out in front, but nobody there in a purple jersey, so the race is back on. Back to claim it is Brandon Becker. Becker will be shadowed by Gendron. That's Hain pushing it back behind the net. Picked up by Becker, and Blake tries to clear, can't. Held in by Baranowski. And Hain turns around, sends it back behind the net. Picked up by Whalen. Whalen will send that one a-flying just over the head of Baranowski, and all the way down for an icing faceoff will come back towards Eric Williams.
Well, we'll see how much of a factor is played into the fact that the Knights only have 10 or 11 skaters on the bench here, right? See if they continue to ice the puck just to give themselves some relief.
And I think you're right. That has a lot to do with why you would want to do that, just to get some legs. Yeah, this is not a super fast team. This is a team that is sturdy, plays solid positioning defense, and they're going to hit you. But those hits can start to take their toll, too, if they're delivered back and forth.
Oh, no question. And it has been back and forth. It definitely, the physical side of things has not been one-sided.
Here's Hain with the puck. Drops it back towards the blue line. And it just came off the stick of Lindsay for a moment. Then that shot goes wide. Here's Allen with the puck now for Beloit. Push to the corner. Miller is pinched up against the boards by Hain for a moment. And Allen comes and picks up the biscuit. Allen up left wing. Dances between two defenders. Soft dish right wing to Miller. Miller whiffs from the right point. Unusual thing for him to do, and he falls down to the top of the circle. Now here's Santos. He got poke checked as he came across the line. You can tell this is for some sort of marbles, because the fans are definitely
Yeah, you can
up
feel
in their game.
You can feel the tensions rising. Both
Yeah.
sides are getting a little more vocal as we go here.
There's a wraparound and nice defensive play there by Grimslett to step in front. Here comes Grimslett in across the line. Grimslett towards the net. Does he go with a backhand? No, with a dish. And he wanted to give and go. And they
he
score!
got it. He got it.
He put it in from, I think, his knees. What an effort by the Tornado to take a 2-1 lead.
Heck of a play, heck of a follow-up. I know that the refs are having some conversation about whether the net got knocked off before it went in, but from here it looked like they made the right call. Looks like it was a good goal.
The Purple Knight fans are not happy at all about that being called a goal, but nonetheless, it looked like it got in before the net came off.
Yeah, the one thing from a coaching perspective that you always look for is what was the positioning of the ref? Where was he at the time of when it happened? Was he in a good sight line? I have to say the ref was in a good sight line on the strong side of the net to see it go in and see when the net came off.
And of course, in junior hockey, college, you have goal judges in college, right?
We do not.
No college. In NAHL and NA3HL, how you have the goal judges, so you could go to them and ask them, was that net off?
Yeah, and I can't say it's an easy call for an official on the ice. It's a judgment call, but again, I can't say exactly if it's a good goal or a not goal based on what I saw, but the ref was in a good spot to make that call.
It's Grimslett's second goal of the tournament. Santos with 2 goals in the tournament as well.
Now you're playing with the lead. I know you always like to have the lead, but it's tough to play with the lead in any sport, I believe. Especially in hockey, a 1-goal lead is tough.
Bass
so we'll see how they manage it.
To get it out of the zone here, Beloit able to keep that puck in as it comes towards the front of the net. Worked up right side. Beloit. Oh, that was a huge hip check there as Ezekiel Hart. And lots of players going up and down. And the fans are heated. There's just no doubt about it.
Yeah. Probably no comment is the best comment there. I don't know. I mean, it was a physical play along the wall, and
it's hockey.
It's hockey, and he's hearing from the whole building right now. So
here we go down to the near circle as the draw will be there. Physical is what we expected, and we're getting it delivered here right now. 9:28, Tornado with the lead. Shot goes whizzing way wide, taken there by Whalen. And Whalen will try to chase, but the race is on. Let's see what Jackson can do, and not going to quite get there in time. It's sent up the left wing wall. And there's a hit by Baranowski as he stood in the way there of Stussy. And another hit as the hitting has picked up.
That's great.
It is.
It is great. I like to see these kids compete like this.
Yep. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Now it's Baranowski. Worked it right side.
Yeah, not many checks going unfinished at this point.
Yeah. Fun to watch, fun to call. Shot on net, manually to save. That comes from Peyton Whalen's stick.
Another face-off in the Tornado defensive zone. Every face-off right now becomes crucially important to possession of the puck.
Well, for some that are moving on to the next step, you'll love to see some of that physical presence coming up to the varsity squad, at least you hope.
Yes, absolutely.
That's going to be dumped in to the Purple Knight zone. Batted down by Gilbertson. Gilbertson with a shot save made by Williams.
Good shot, nice save by Williams there.
Here again, Gilbertson flips it, top of the far circle. Looking back for the give and go for Hain. I think the defense got a piece of that one before it came in, and that's a little bit of a takedown there at the center circle, and I believe you're going to get another penalty here as it was Ezekiel Hart taken down. Maybe a high stick. What do they call it?
I don't know what he's going to call. I think he's got a couple options.
Well, they go to interference then.
Yeah, you probably could call a hook. You might be able to call a trip. I don't know that either occurred, but from where he was to what he saw, it's tough to. It looks like he's going to call a hook.
And that's Gilbertson, I believe, number 13, who's in the box, and that's going to give Beloit a chance to even the score here. Look at the shots, 23-21. We got a very even game.
Yeah, and the last time these two teams met, shots were not that close. I believe Beloit outshot us pretty good.
That shot there whizzes wide, comes off the stick of Blake Becker. And knocked ahead by Jackson Tillman. Becker had it taken away by Tillman. Now it's on the stick of Whalen. Whalen now flipped and knocked down by Allen's stick. Lindsay and Grimslid. Grimslid, who has the, what if it stands up to be, would be the game-winning goal for the Tornado, but still lots of time to play here. 7:30 left. It's dumped in here by the Tornado. Williams came strolling out of the net, couldn't stop it.
You know, Grimslid has had a good game. Regardless of the goal, he's had a nice game today so far.
Held in, left point here by the Tornado, now picked up by Whalen. Again, Beloit with a power play, 1:07 left on it as they try to get into the zone here. I have not seen a whole lot of number 19, but he is out there right now. Brady has been one of their catalysts, and he knocks that down at the right point. Here he comes, in around the defense. Brady tries to center it, hits a leg, and sitting at the circle, picked up here by the Tornado. Onalaska Holmen up ice. They got 3 Purple Knights back. Nice delayed move there as Matt Tillman puts that one up high. Into trouble for Williams. He juggles it and they score! What just happened there to the Purple Knights? The goaltender juggled it out and the Tornado knock it in, and they have a 3-1 lead here with 6:44 left.
Wow, a couple things there. One, he got a pop fly, went to bring his glove down and it popped out, but give credit to Tillman. Was it Tillman that followed that play up? Give credit to him for following that puck, whereas more times than not on that pop fly, you're going to give up on it. So,
wow.
Interesting sequence of events there.
That was an extremely different kind of sequence of events, and Williams is just distraught in net right now.
Yeah, but you know what? You evened up the goaltender factor on goals against there when it comes to this game. So you can't blame the game on a mistake made by the goaltenders because they're both even.
Miller with a shot on net, and Manley makes the save there. And boy, let's get that. Gentron picked up the assist there as well. Face off here at the near circle, 6:32 to play. 2-goal lead now for Onalaska Holmen.
Hey, we haven't mentioned that was shorthanded.
Yeah, it was a shorthanded goal because there's 11 seconds left on the power play.
Yep.
As Beloit continues to buzz inside the zone. Stock trying to keep it in, can't. Tornado now starting to feel it. It's swirling. The Tornado from the slot. Shot down low, and Williams juggles, but able to cover it up with a glove.
Yeah. Nice play by Tillman and Gendron there to get a play to the net there at the end of the kill. Well done.
Great shift for those guys. There's no question about that.
Yeah, so we're back to 5-on-5. It looks like number 47, Egan, is out of the penalty box. So we're back to full strength in more than one way here with the Tornado.
I knew you'd beat me to saying that.
I couldn't remember exactly what time, but.
There's a nice glove save there as Gilbertson put one right on net from the slot.
It's a good play by Gilbertson there.
Tornado definitely turning it up a notch here. Shots are 27-22. 5-shot edge, 5:57 left. Bass, left wing wall comes off from Santos, but it'll be put up to Allen for Beloit. And Allen from the center circle, getting whacked at from behind. He'll push it ahead, and the Tornado can't quite clear as Whalen will have to regroup here in the neutral zone.
Good block by Hain right there.
Backhand dump in here. Bass first of the buck here for Onalaska Holmen. Little off target for Gilbertson. Shot up high over the crossbar, missed by a couple of inches. Battling in the corner. Back to get it is Becker. Brandon Becker with the puck here for Beloit. Misses on that forward pass to Stussy, and that's going to take the puck back to Williams on the Beloit end of the ice with 5:10 left.
Yeah, an important 5 minutes, obviously, for the Tornado here. They've got to manage the puck a little bit better these last 5 minutes, and they got to manage to stay out of the penalty box, which they haven't done in this third period.
Important draw in the attack zone here. Tie up as it's still sitting at the circle and eventually worked out here by Beloit, but turnover, and the shot is blocked by the Purple Knights. Again, puck sitting in front of the net. Rowald put it to the near boards, and a cross-ice pass bounces. And up the right side, the Purple Knights trying to dive forward to get to that puck, but they're not going to have that luxury. This time it's Miller who takes a nice hit from Grimslid, and the clearing attempt not successful for the Tornado. Puck sitting at the far circle. McConaughey, 2-on-1. He'll take it up left wing. McConaughey, he'll go to the backhand, and Williams makes the save. Glorious
Nice
save as he bounced from post to post.
Again, you see that speed out of McConaughey there. That's some good pace there when he gets going north.
Got a whistle here as a couple of bodies down in the corner. And I don't think Rowald's happy. I think he just whacked his stick to the ice, and I'm not sure if they're going to call something here. It doesn't look like it. No doors opening up, but he was not happy. Maybe just didn't like the sequence.
Yeah, so 4-17, we had the conversation yesterday. The Knights are down by 2. I'm sure the coaches' minds are turning here a little bit on what their strategy is going to be with Foreman. You're down by 2. You can't wait long to get the goalie out. Everything's going the Tornadoes' way right now. They got to find a way to change up something.
The downside for Beloit, though, is the team speed is not there. When you leave that empty net, and getting guys back to try to cover it is not an easy thing.
Right.
And it's going to be left at the blue line, and the Tornado do a nice job as it's dumped in by Gendron.
Like I said, everything going the Tornado way now. They're getting pucks deep. They're forechecking hard, keeping everything in front of them.
Bass, Gendron, and hits Becker. Bounces in the neutral zone. Picked up right wing wall. Becker going to cross the line quickly, flip back into the neutral zone. Allen, drop back to Whalen. Whalen will send it in with a dump in. Now it's Egan. Send it to the corner. Picked up by Sam Rowald. Intercepted by the Tornado. Held in at the blue line. Stick handling is Becker. Becker drops down low and sends it to the wall, and it'll be shot up high by Blake Becker. It was Blake and Brandon Becker working together there for Beloit. 3:05 left. Bounces across the blue line. And hit Jewel Jackson in the hip. And then dumped in by Beloit. Baranowski to Egan. Touch pass to the circle. Oh, a high stick and a catch.
Yeah, he got him right in the neck.
Yeah, that was Hayne.
Unfortunate, because I don't think he meant to do
No.
it. I think that's an unfortunate call. Or an unfortunate play, I'll say. I think it was the right call.
Unintentional high stick, but it is a penalty nonetheless. And again, we talked about how important it is to have those face coverings, because it can really be a bad situation. Of course, they used to play without helmets and everything back in the day.
It still amazes me.
I don't know what's going on. Goaltenders without masks.
I know. Well, now the Knights coach is put in a real tough spot. He's got a 2-minute penalty. There's a difference of about 47 seconds or somewhere in that territory. You're going to take a chance and go 5-on-5 without your goaltender, or you're going to try and wait and just go with that 40-some seconds. So, be an interesting sequence here in the final 2.5.
Here's Hayne. Send it off left wing. That's Santos. Drops it down low to Gilbertson. Gilbertson to Santos. He's got it left circle. Pitched it over. Here's Baranowski. Shot, self-defense save. Rides up the glove and out of play.
Yeah, that was a nice play by Santos and a nice shot by Baranowski.
That was good puck movement. That's what you like to see.
It was good puck movement. We're playing with some really good composure right now, having a 2-goal lead and a couple minutes left in the game.
2:14 left on the clock here at the Omni Center. This is the third period of the third place game. And it is a 2-goal lead here for the Tornado. Baranowski with the puck. Sends it down to the circle to Hayne. Hayne to Gilbertson. Tried to go back to Hayne. Push back behind the net. Santos will chase. He'll go there along with Stussy. Battle for the puck. Santos looking to pick it up. Drops it back down to the corner. Hayne will chase. And then it's Whalen who gives it a ride. Not out though. Baranowski holds it in at the blue line. Baranowski with a backhand pass. Bouncing at the high slot. Picked up by the Purple Knights. They'll take it up center. Puck comes towards the front of the net, and eventually a whistle.
Interesting. A little late on the offsides call there.
And with Blake Becker in the box for 55 seconds, it is starting to look dim for the Beloit Purple Knights.
I don't even see them communicating with their goaltender. I don't think they have any intention of getting him out of the net.
I think you're right. I think it's I don't think they want to take the chance of just giving up one more goal.
Yeah, it looks that way. And from the Tornado side, I'd like to see them get the puck with possession in the offensive zone and maybe manage it a little bit better. You're in the kill time mode. You don't need to be so urgent and turn pucks over in a bad way. Just manage that puck, move it around, and kill that clock.
We're looking for a redirect there to Hart, but he couldn't quite get his stick on it for Beloit.
Foot race.
It's going to be a race, and it's going to be a race that's won by Kane. And Kane gets tripped up and goes right up into the boards, and he's not moving a whole lot.
Yeah, and I don't.
And another skater goes down right after that. Kane really hit the wall hard.
He did. I don't think he saw the goaltender coming out. A nice play by the goalie, but I don't think he saw him coming out.
And the fans give him applause as
it goes to question, though, Rick, is that a trip on the goaltender? I don't know. Goalie came out to play it. It was a clear trip on the player. Ended up on his stomach. I don't know. It's either way. I think some refs call it a trip, some refs don't.
Yeah, really it's a gray area because, I mean, obviously if a goaltender puts a stick out and trips a skater around the net, he gets a tripping penalty served by someone else. So, I guess it really depends on the official, I think.
Yeah, I think it's not like soccer where if you get the puck and you still trip them, it's not a call. Whereas in hockey, if you do trip the player, so again, I think it's tough to make those calls on the goalie, but interesting piece to think about.
It is. 1:13 left on the clock here in the third period. 27 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Purple Knights. Shots 28-22 Tornado. Obviously a timeout to discuss this last 1:13. It's a lot to ask for 2 goals in this amount of time when you still got 27 seconds to kill. But, I mean, does the goaltender stay on? It looks like he is because he's not going to the bench.
Yeah, I think he has to stay in for now. I think you've got to you need to run some type of play off the draw here to get possession. Somehow be able to get the puck to the weak side, work into the offensive zone with possession, get your goaltender out of the net while you're going into the offensive zone. You're going to play 5-on-5 for 15 to 20 seconds, and then you're looking to get the extra attacker out onto the penalty box.
Okay.
So if that were me, that's how I would play it. We'll see what they do here. I'd run my goaltender probably at the top of the circles here right now.
We'll see exactly what's going to happen here with the remaining time. Right now, 3-1 lead here for the Tornado. Gilbertson in for the draw along with Whalen.
It's a big win.
It is.
Can't turn that puck over, though.
Knights end up knocking that puck across the line, but quickly turn the other direction. Here's Hain. 3-on-1 opportunity with Gilbertson. Hain and Santos. Santos with a shot. It goes wide.
Nice little play, though.
Yeah. There's Miller. Nice pass. Defenseman falls down, but back is Baranowski, and great hustle to get back on Brady to make the stop.
When you're 6'3" or 6'4", you can move.
And it'll be pushed right wing and down to the zone. Empty nets. It's 35 seconds left. Knights see that one come to the circle and a stoppage. Just 34 seconds remain. A pretty setup there by the Tornado. I think Santos just didn't quite get his stick on it exactly the way he wanted because it kind of had a little bit of the flopsy to it.
It did. It was moving around on him a little bit. But interesting how it went from kind of a mini breakaway to a 3-on-1 the other way.
Yeah.
This game is just funny that way sometimes.
It is. Whalen takes it in. His shot bounces off an elbow. Brady not able to get a stick on it. He tries to center. Sent back to the right point. That shot might have grazed the pad of Mattingly as it somehow was a C-nice shot through traffic. 15 seconds left. Now the Tornado with the puck. An empty net. The shot from Santos, and he scores. Empty net goal, 4-1 Tornado. And that for sure is the dagger.
The Beloit Knights coaching staff a little worked up. Egan had to hit a kid down here on the wall behind the play, and then a kid from across the ice came across and gave Egan a good shot to the head with a cross check. So I don't know if there's a penalty any way around it. I didn't see the initial hit, but obviously the Knights not happy about the situation.
Yeah, I didn't see the hit at all in this back corner. I had a little bit of a blind spot for me unless I'm watching the screen. But I was following the puck, and Santos just saw the open net. It was an easy shot from where he was. And that's going to do it for the time here in this one. And I thought a well-played game by Onalaska Holmen Tornado Youth Hockey. Kudos to the Purple Knights and their effort here in this tournament. They've been a fun team to watch. They gave me one of the best moments of the tournament in terms of my broadcasting when they won a game with just 10 seconds left after being outshot by 20.
That's unreal. Yeah. Unbelievable. Good for them.
Congratulations.
Yeah, before we send off here again, on behalf of the parents and especially the Tornado, Rick, we appreciate you taking the time to do this weekend. I know you got a number of athletes that this was their last youth hockey game playing for the Tornado, and some will be Hilltoppers next year and some will be Avalanche next year. So all the best to the players that are moving on after this season. I look forward to seeing them continue to develop and mature over the next 4 or 5 years.
Absolutely. It's going to be very exciting. And thank you. I appreciate the kind words. And let's listen to the public address announcer as they make the announcements here in the presentation.
For those with remaining eligibility, we wish you the best of luck in your continued youth hockey career. And for those of you who have played your last game of your youth hockey experience, thank you for your years of participation and good luck in your future hockey endeavors. Recognition. First, for Beloit, number 1, Rik Williams. Number 2, Samuel Rowland. Number 6, Peyton Whalen. Number 7, Blake Becker. Number 9, Brandon Becker. Number 10, Maxwell Allen. Number 12, Owen Miller. Number 13, Cole Rowan. Number 14, Luke Stack. Mitchell Stussy. Number 16, Ezekiel Hart. Number 19, Gavin Brady. And number 35, Tyler Olson. Now for Onalaska Holmen Tornado. Number 0, Hudson Mattingly. Hudson also has a 0 badge. Number 5, Hunter Downing. Number 13, Cal Gilbertson. Number 18, Owen Hain. Number 19, Matt Tillman. Number 23, Dominic Jetram. Number 25, Eli Grimsley. Number 26, Gannon Santos. Number 32, Ian Bass. Number 37, Casey Kane. Number 38, Jewel Jackson. Number 40, Braden Lindsay. Number 41, Jack Tillman. at Tornado Hockey. Please step forward and accept your third place trophy.
Congratulations to both teams, but third place taken by Onalaska Holmen Tornado Youth Hockey, and it always feels good to be rewarded towards the end of a tournament.
Yeah, I agree. It's a great finish to a great year. The kids, the manager set up a great schedule for these kids. It was a lot of fun. It was competitive. It was challenging at times. It was a really fun year for this group of kids, which could have been a disaster of a season, but it ended up being fantastic.
Yeah, and I think they're going to get a little photo here. I know some teams have done it right here beneath the bleachers, but they may have a different idea of where they want to do it. But we'll get a little zoom shot in. Eric, if you could just focus in on the Tornado there, and once they get grouped together, and then we'll conclude this broadcast and get ready for our next stream, which will be the championship game. As it'll be Elmbrook against Oregon, or maybe they're going to go off the ice for their picture. That would take us out of the mix. But nonetheless, congratulations to the Tornado. They're going to come out in front, I think, for their photo. We're going to wrap up our broadcast. Again, the championship coming up next. We'll start things at 2 o'clock. We're not that far off. Right here on the Coulee Region Sports Network. Thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of Ryan Egan and Rik Franke on camera, I'm Rik Franke. We'll see you in just a little bit.